Riding along my automobile, swerving. Next thing you know, you got a blown tire. This is how the professionals change tires in a tire shop. First, they apply a substance that looks a lot like Crisco around the entire bead of the tire. That'll help the tire slide into the rim without a lot of excess friction or force. Make sure you apply it evenly around the whole surface. This technique can be done using crowbars and hand tools if necessary. It's just a lot easier with this machine. First, you put into the tire underneath the rim and then twist. If you had a hand tool, just twist it around and it'll lock it into bead. That was really quick, wouldn't you say? The next step is to inflate the tire. There's multiple ways you can inflate tires, and you need to be careful when doing so. I don't know if you've ever seen when tires attack, but let's put it this way, it's quite dangerous. And sometimes it takes a high volume of air going through the tire to get it to correctly seat on the bead. Once you hit the desired PSI or the recommended PSI that's labeled on the side of every tire, you would then simply screw on the valve cap to lock all the air in. The next step for a tire shop is to balance the tire. Now this is a really fancy tool they use to balance tires. Now these don't spin all that fast, do they?
60 miles an hour.
Oh, 60 miles an hour. I didn't know it was that fast. I thought it was a slower speed than that. Once the tire is securely mounted to the machine, then it would spin around at 60 miles an hour, which I found out, which it doesn't have to spin that fast to balance it, but you'll get your best balance by spinning it fast. So the machine will then tell you exactly where you need to add weights, and it'll tell you the exact size of each weight that you need to add. Just get it rolling, and then the machine will take over from there, and it'll give you feedback and let you know just how messed up your tire may be. Interestingly, all tires aren't created 100% perfect. Neither are rims. So that's why they balance them. If you don't have a balanced tire, your car is not going to drive as smoothly as you may like. And for vehicles that expect a lot of performance, you're going to want a very well balanced tire in order to get the peak performance out of your tires. An unbalanced tire can actually lead to shortened tire life and lack in vehicle performance. Also sacrificing some of your comfort and adding wear and tear to your suspension and drive components. So having a balanced tire is important. After your counterweights are applied, the vehicle's tire is then re-inspected to see just how balanced it is and within the recommended specs of a tire balancing machine. The next step is to just take the tire off the tire balancing machine and mount it back on your car. Or trailer in our case. One thing a lot of people may not know is when mounting your tire back on to your hub, you got to make sure that your lug nuts are facing the correct way. If you'll notice, there's a flat side on your lug nuts and a pyramided side on your lug nuts. Make sure the pyramided side is going into the hub. That helps center your tire. Now we just got to put that puppy back on the trailer. Being good shape. Alright, pause it for. It's back on the hub. Valve stem's out. All the lug nuts are protruding through. Got all your bolts started on there. Now I'm going to show y'all a little trick that's going to make putting these on a lot easier than having to sit here and do all this. I just think it's cooler anyways. Some of you may have saw that already, but here's the secret. Just move the tire and hold the wrench. Wonder if anybody will ever catch on to this. Thanks for watching this video. Press that like button. Every like really does help, and that'll help this video get around. Make sure you subscribe. That will notify you if there's any future videos that you may be interested in. And as always, God bless.